Hey everyone, welcome back to Plant-Based Kitchen. Today we're going to do another just kind of side dish, really light, really simple. I know some of the dishes are more complicated, some of them are more simple, but sometimes it's nice to just have a simple meal that you can just throw together and just have some things to like eat, especially in the summer. Sometimes you want something simple that you can just take out and eat. So we're going to just be roasting some potatoes and broccoli. And it's just going to be like roasted potatoes and broccoli with some herbs and some shallots very quickly. I mean, it's not quick to roast, not quick, I guess, but simple, very simple dish. So we're just going to take a little bit of olive oil, get it on the pan. So we're going to do this. Alright, from there, what we're going to do is get the potatoes in here. Get the potatoes in here. Get the broccoli in here. And try to get everything spread out as much as possible. You don't want things laying on top of each other. So, and you may get that a little bit, or you can use a little bit less items than you did than I did here. But try to get everything spread out as much as you can so that it's kind of like one layer. Because if they're on top of each other, they're not going to roast correctly. So if you want to try to get it spread out as much as you can, and then we're just going to top it off with and then actually I'm going to throw the shallots in here as well. So I used one shallot. I used just a couple of heads of broccoli and I cut them up into florets. And then I used just 3 small red potatoes. So you can use, depending on the size of your potatoes, you can use a little bit more, a little bit less. But so let's do that. Get everything kind of spread out. You may not be able to get them all spread out completely, but there we go. And then what I'm going to do is throw in just another splash of olive oil over the top. There we go. Just a little bit more olive oil on the top. So we're going to get that nice and evenly spread out as much as you can. We're going to add a little bit of salt. Just some salt over the top of this. Alright, there we go. And then what we're also going to do is I have here some like rosemary and basil, so I'm just going to finish with like some rosemary and basil. And get that as even as you can. It'll permeate through the oven anyway, but you kind of want it to be a little bit even. But there you go. So rosemary and basil, I'm just going to finish. Those are the herbs I'm just going to throw in there. I have my oven already preheated to 350 degrees. So that's what I'm using here, and we'll probably go for maybe about like 10 minutes or so. I'll probably check it in about 10 minutes or so to see how it's done. When the potatoes when you can take a knife or a fork and go all the way through the potato, you know it's ready. So that's what I'm going to do here. And let's get this in here. Alright. And then so let's let that go for about 10 minutes or so. I'll probably come back and check it in about 9 minutes or so and see how it's doing. And we'll see how that's going. And like I said, this is a nice light dish. So let's get this done. And then I'll come back and then we can see how it is in about 10 minutes or so. Alright, it's been about like 10-15 minutes or so. So I'm going to pull these out. I'm going to grab this towel here. Turn this off. Now let's pull these out. Alright, let's put it over here. So now we can look at this, and let me grab a fork. And essentially the way you can tell that they're done is if you can go through the potatoes So let's take one of the larger pieces. You can go through it, and it's goes through nice and clean, and comes out nice and clean. Then you know it's ready and it's done. So we have the potatoes and broccoli here. Some of the shallots got caramelized a little bit. So this is just quick and simple roasted potatoes and broccoli. It's a nice summer dish. So you can do this. You can easily like take it out in the backyard. It's either side dish or snack, or if you're taking it to a picnic or something. This is great to like just sit outside and have a nice small meal. So nice side dish or nice small snack, like I said. So try this. You can try a different combination of herbs. I just used basil and rosemary. You can try putting oregano on there. Try putting whatever herbs you feel works best. And just try that. Your oven may be different. I did it on 350 degrees for about 15 minutes or so. But so I actually baked it for about 10 minutes on 350, and then I put and then I switched it to broil on high just to like get the tops a little bit, and I did that for about another 5 minutes or so. So try that. Your oven timing may be different. Your oven may be a little bit different than mine, but 350 for 10 minutes and then broil on high for 5 minutes is what I did, and that's what this came out to be. So try that, and let me know how it comes. And as always, please like and subscribe on my channel. Please place any in the comments below any dishes you want me to try to make plant-based or vegan versions of. And hope you're all staying healthy and staying safe, and have a nice day. Thanks.